chief intern police, I believe. LA.
And we have to do something about it as a city, as a county. I will tell you, ridership is up. The data shows that crime is down. But we've had
Crime is down?
we had a number of significant incidents recently that have been highly publicized that create fear, and people lose a sense of safety from that. We've surged resources.
What? Wait a minute.
Buses over the past couple weeks, as the mayor announced, and so have our other law enforcement partners. But we're meeting with our MTA.
Oh, this guy's a clown. Didn't like him when he was brought in.
Create a safer environment for all ridership.
Police discovered these hidden cameras outside of some of these homes, being disguised in flower beds, things like that. What's being done about that? What does the public need to know about?
Yeah, so I think the public needs. There's a couple ways that we're seeing these burglaries occur now. Again, hidden cameras that are hidden with battery packs, so these burglars can monitor a residence when people come and go. So you have to be aware of your surroundings each time as you come and go. If you think you're, especially in a neighborhood that's vulnerable to burglaries, they're also using Wi-Fi jammers to shut down their ring cameras and other things like that. And then we're also seeing people come in with costumes, if you will, dressed like construction workers, and go to the back or side of the house, and they just.
SoCal Gaming Expo. Busy weekend.
Quake that hit in the Newport Beach area with some
We are due.
It's not enough to cause any major damage, but of course we'll update you if that changes.
Well, thank you. Oh yeah, there was a whole bunch of news crews when I was walking out, leaving work. I saw them across the street or the ways, but I was not sure about this. Pasadena, I think, has a lot of problems.
For speaking up. Dangerous and damaging allegations being hurled at the Pasadena Police Department.
Now, police responded to West Del Mar and St. John Street after shots were heard. Officers found shell casings scattered around the city.
Oh, at the entrance of the Arroyo Freeway. Jeez. 507. It's been kind of an off and on thing all night. Not as bad. But when he came home last night, or when he got home, look, obviously, he brought friends. We had memos on our doors reminding us to be, careful and responsible when we're having guests and that whole 9 yards. Understandable. Common sense. Get it. Duh. Meet your party at the door, bring them up, and escort them out. That's exactly what we're supposed to do. We're not supposed to let them leave our front door, then just meander on their way out. This guy, his buddies don't give a shit about him, so he's drunk. They let him get drunk and then parade around the hallway and yelling and screaming, playing music, and then he gets back there and they drink. This guy's got no friends. I know these kind of people. They're not friends. They're just using you. If they cared about you, they wouldn't be jeopardizing your home life living here and then going back to homelessness. That being said, he's obviously got something romantic going on with these ladies, or because he was kind of like yelling, "I here for you," and "bitch this," and then she's been coming out for the last half hour yelling and walking in front of his door, and Now, mind you, there's like a couple other ladies that I think they're all mixed. Our property manager lives over on this floor, but over on that side, I don't know if he's home or if he pays any mind of what's going on and stuff like that. Yeah, but this is just going nowhere fast. This is spinning wheels. Let's see, 6, 7 months now, and it's been like this. Rougher and really bad at times, but life at the Salvation Army Hope Center in Pasadena. This is what you strive from being homeless to get to, especially that other fucking house that I lived in. Still keep punching air.
Clock last night involved a white passenger vehicle, possibly a big rig truck. Fortunately, no one was hurt, but you can see a bullet hole in that sedan. Investigators say the shooting may have occurred on the westbound lanes of the freeway in the Pasadena area. There are reports that one person has been detained. Motive remains unclear.
In Pasadena, police are investigating a shooting that happened overnight at the end of the 710.
Two shootings in Pasadena, 210 and the 710.
Happened just before midnight after a reported road rage incident. Responding officers found shell casings scattered around the scene, but no gunshot victims. Anyone with information is urged to call Pasadena police.
This was the most disgusting and appalling meeting I have ever seen, especially from a leader as feckless as ours. He was literally apologizing to him like in a bad relationship. Day 2. Hey folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Shirley. It is June 7th, 2024. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, and yes, it is actually in some areas it is quite drizzly to rain, light rain. We are supposed to have now we're supposed to have about maybe a week or so of this marine June gloom layer, and then in the afternoon I guess it more or less quickly burns off and it gets hot. This, I would say, is when the time happens when people get sick a lot easier, especially like elderly and definitely kids, because maybe mom and dad are going to bundle them up for a little bit and the kids don't want her, they're so hyper. I don't know, but it's kind of icky. It's also chocolate ice cream day. I don't know about that. And it's also donut day. Maybe. But before we get a donut, we need a champurrado, something hot. Something better than coffee. Oh yeah, now I feel the moisture. Oh. It's kind of dry out here on the ground right now, but it feels a little. I didn't see him there. Wow. Yeah, it's there's a lot more in the alleys down over by Lake in Colorado, and standing on the corners now. A lot of homeless, but more of the South American. Alright, we got the champurrado. It's a Mexican drink. It's a starch drink. I used to get my avena or the champurrado or atole at Ranch or over here at Vallarta. But they also started getting really, their drinks were just as much as they were like $6 and $7. before anything else, before all this shit started happening, the finances and the economy, I think it was like $4 something for a large, $5 for a large and change. But yeah, no, it's expensive. All these kind of like specialty drinks like this, and I don't mean just like the bobas. Bobas are so common now. It's just, I just buy the frozen ones from Trader Joe's and have my own. But yeah, these are very expensive. So, and this was like $3.75 for like a small, say like, is it 12 ounce or something like that. I don't know, but it's good. And this is like the third time I've gotten it in 2 months. But yeah, other than that, it's still too expensive. Everything is out here. There's a senior center. They got oh, it is distribution day. Yeah, they got food distribution over here. Now I know, I'm not exactly sure, and I say this. Okay, see, there's the boxes of. Now, I know that they do, if you're a member of the senior center, you do get privileges like that. They also have like produce days, kind of like greengrocer days here, as well as that, plus a lot of other membership things. Wish I could have gotten, I should have, when the getting was good, when it was affordable. I think it was like $35 a year, and I had just qualified when I was out here homeless. I think you qualify at age 15, you can start joining and stuff like that. Yeah, and even more so because of the AARP. So, but I never did, and now I think it's like $60. But the thing is that whenever they have this, it's like 99% of the time that I see is Asian. I hardly ever see. Oh, there goes the news. They were just coming from the police station, I think. Yeah, I don't know how it's going. Either way, I'm not going to take advantage of it because I don't need it. I mean, if I'd have needed it, I would have gone over here to the church first. But Pasadena Police Department's been in a lot of hot water because I guess over the years they've had a discrimination problem within the police department itself, and I guess amongst its ranks. So anyway, let's go get a donut. Oh yeah, it's quite moist now in the open. 7 minutes, all right. The train had to slow down, and usually the only time the train really slows down, unless they're doing maintenance or something else, but usually around this corridor down to Highland Park, down to Union Station, every now and then they have to slow down, and that is only because there happens to be a homeless encampment. And coming down from the Fillmore station to here to the Pasadena station, South Pass, as you come around the bend, there's a couple of bridges, and underneath the spans you can see that there was a couple of tents and about 3 or 4 guys that were there. So that's why, because it's also not only just vandalism, but there's also the attempt of self-harm. And it's not unheard of. So as a precautionary, they slow down. That way they have time to react in cases they're coming around full speed, as they do sometimes. It would take forever and them to slow down way past whatever incident may or might occur. So yeah, it's sad, but it's really getting awful, my friends. But it's cute, it's quaint down here, as it always is. Try to get down here to the farmers market more often during the summertime. That's when it's a lot more abundant and it's definitely a lot busier. Same goes for the Hollywood and any other farmers market during the summertime. Okay, I have to do this because I love this stretch, both coming in and going. I love trellises and canopies. Plus, this is such a visually and pleasant environment. These shops are great to visit, especially right in here. This is collector's heaven right in here. This shop in particular. Wow. It's just, it's like the antique shop in at the Paseo on a smaller scale, but so much more. I mean, so much more. I remember that doll. I remember seeing the commercials for that doll. Jolly Green Giant. The Edinburgh Gore. Down over there's the library. Kind of reminds me of my hometown. Little Main Street also goes. Love that building. There's the dinosaur store. I hope they're busy as can be this Christmas time. There's some toys. There's the soda fountain. Oh yeah, there's talk of the new Trader Joe's down the way. It is a lot warmer than it appears. These layers keep it kind of warm here. Chuck's Appliance Store. Look at that. Oh God, I love that store. Look at that. Those are beauties. We had one that was kind of similar to that when I was younger. Had the metal grill, but didn't have that upper shelf. Chuck's. Definitely old storefronts because they use terrazzo. Look at all the terrazzo. Mama's. Brick oven pizza. Love terrazzo. I wonder what this was back in its time. Oh, and the Rialto. I didn't know there was a Domino's here. This was a long time endeavor trying to get this place up and going. Never been in it, but look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Wow. Oh my goodness. Wowzers. That's just... Yeah, that's really cool. I love the feeling. And we have another staircase over there. So this is a copy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 entryways, possibly either side, evenly. Sure. But this is the best. This is the best. This right here. Let's look at this. Yeah. We're celebrating 31 years. Yay. I think that's that side over there, that wing, and this wing was a complete building with, I think, residential units on top, and it's a huge building. God, look at this. Yeah, look at that stair. Even wrought iron for access out, for exit. Come on, that's fancy. Having scroll work and wrought iron. See, this was a different time. We don't care for this anymore. Well, I'd say for a lot of people, they just don't seem to. Wow, look even inside. Wow, that is just spectacular. Must have been a pretty piece of lighting up there. Yeah. Well, it's still here. Earthquake after earthquake. She's still standing. So I will link the story below, but Blaze Pizza, they are a Pasadena startup company. They were created here in Pasadena by the same founders of Wetzel Pretzels, and another couple of entities started here. Well, Pasadena, but they are pulling out their California, Pasadena-based offices, corporate offices here, and they're headed out to Atlanta. It didn't really go into detail, but only one can imagine. I mean, they're going to Atlanta for obviously better tax breaks, because a lot of corporate businesses are relocating their headquarters here, and Texas and Arizona and Nevada is a lot. So yeah, we're losing it big time. So that is going to be what was the Vons, just the regular Vons supermarket, is going to be now the Trader Joe's. If you've ever been to a regular supermarket, this is going to be a Trader Joe's on that scale. It's going to be huge. It is going to be big. And I can tell you right now, I'm sure that a lot of people are trying to get jobs with Trader Joe's at this moment, because if anybody has ever worked at Trader Joe's, currently works at Trader Joe's, and knows of anyone that has or is working at Trader Joe's, they rock. They rock. They really... They just really like it. It's nice to see that they care. So yeah, this is easily going to be, I don't know, maybe 100 plus employees, easily. Yeah, see, that's one thing that not too many people know about California, Southern California. We had farms over here. We actually had this here in South Pasadena. And this is a tribute to the ostrich farm. I think we also, there was an alligator farm, I think in Burbank. A lot of those type of farms up and down California and in many states where you wouldn't think, how did that creature get over here? But yeah, imagine my surprise when I was told when I first moved out to Wisconsin, oh yeah, you should go out to so-and-so to go check out the zoo. Wait, there's a zoo out in the middle of nowhere? So we're South Fair Oaks, coming up on Mission, looking north ahead of us. So down over to my right over here, about two and a half blocks, on the left hand side is where that lady was, the 70-year-old lady was killed in her own home. Yeah, quite tragic. There's a canoe house. Yeah, I wasn't waiting for you. I'm catching the other one. The bus knew I was thinking about it. Let's see, it looks like gas is $4.49, $4.79, and $4.89 cash. I had another dime on top of that for charging. It's like Donald's. The only thing I really want to try is the old, when those came out, I love those. Bagel sandwiches are good. Love light bricks. Yay! The Krispy Kreme. Free donut. Oh, okay. Well. You're welcome. Wow, that was kind of a sweet surprise, honestly. I was coming here to get the free donut, but I also wanted to get a lemon filled because I love the lemon fills at Krispy Kreme. And so he's like, oh, I go, I ordered my lemon filled first because I was going to buy one and get one free while I was down here. I like donuts. I love Krispy Kreme donuts. So then he got the lemon filled and he started walking the counter. I go, oh, well, do you also still have any of the free donuts? Because sometimes, you know, they run out on these little satellite stores. Sometimes they only have a certain amount that they give out for free depending on the size and the franchise. Go ahead. And the capability of them doing so. So I'm not sure about this particular place. So he's like, oh, okay. He goes, so you wanted... I go, well, no, I was going to get a free donut. He goes, well, that's what this is. I go, okay, but I also wanted to buy one. He's like, oh, and the other guy that was a little more seasoned there, he's like, oh, his intent was to come to buy one, but he's also trying to find out and explain it, I guess, in employee talk. And he's like, oh, okay. So when he went to ring it, I was expecting to pay like $2.49 for the donut plus a free one. And it came out, not so much as when you're walking north, but when you're walking south against the wind, right here, Gus's Barbecue. This place is bomb. I've only been here like once, I believe. Oh yeah, just once. I'm trying to remember. But anywho, look at this building. You just smell the barbecue already. And this is a nice cigar shop right here. But this, oh yeah, oh Jesus. Oh, you can smell that meaty wood goodness. So when it rang up, look at it. 00, and I looked at the display. I go, oh wait a minute. I go, there's a mistake. I was gonna buy one. He goes, well, that's just the way it came out. I'm like, oh, well, thank you. Well, thank you, Krispy Kreme. You will be getting a nice. I got my lemon filled and my glazed. Look at this. Okay, here's a big guesstimate. Now that I'm looking at the markings here, I'm looking at this point they want to redo, possibly here. This is a big assumption, but as I've been seeing this street develop more and more, from what I see in the articles, look at those markings. Designated for 1, 2, possibly 5 or 6 more cars of parking right here. Let's see. What do you think? I don't know. It seems to be pretty much the same amount as the rest of Colorado is, given the distance. Well, for accompaniment, especially for the buses, to give them their loading zone. But that looks to be like they're going to cut the curb down to accommodate for more cars. Yes, but that one DC has many facets. Yum. Worth the trip. Well, it cleared up. It's quite warm. Not really sure what it is right now. Check. This guy just pulled right up, started walking down. It's like he's headed for the music shop. Yeah, I think into the music shop or the print shop. Look at this. Doesn't matter if it was yellow, red, neon. Something I was going to address today on a couple of comments, but not today. Not today. You know, one of the sad things about Great Maple is when they opened up maybe just like 2 years before the lockdown. So, and honestly, they were a huge hit from almost the get-go. So yeah, and every weekend thereafter, and then the lockdown happened, and the fact that they were able to stay strong and survive and continue paying the rent on the property in hopes that everything would go back to like being open and everything. Now that is a big gamble that a lot of business folks, both small and large, just could not gamble on, because everything was just being so blown up. But now they just, with this wage thing and so much more, no, it's not worth it. Oh yeah, that is a good one. That's a newest one we got. I think that's part of the batch that came in yesterday. Hey, we got the Watchers.
Why?
I'm going down.
It's Poe. I already got the bottom part.
No, shush. In case you hadn't noticed.
I'm back!
Yeah.
Hey, what happened to the light out here? Yeah, motherfuckers. Sorry, Pooh. Oh, you want the egg roll or the dumpling? Look, you can't see the dumpling. Punk ass. You know, Poe. There's Poe's dumpling. Poor Poe. I hope it's. Either way, Poe's going into the dumpster. He's getting crushed. I don't care. It's unlocked. It's unlocked. It's unlocked. It's unlocked. Good job, Poe. Okay. Oh, grasshopper, you. Oh, dude, oh, yeah. Shit, come on, that's it. Oh, no. All right, show him what for. Teach Poe a lesson.
Bad panda.
Oh! Closed? Bye-bye, Poe. Closing time. Saturday morning, June 8th. What time is it? Sorry, I have no shirt on. 6:17. About a half hour ago, thereabouts, we had another earthquake. It's a little baby. I didn't feel it until the Citizen app, and then the other chinga that I went off. The chinga that it's a Spanish word for the doohickey or the other thing. But yeah, it was a little 2.0 was a baby one. But yeah, the earth has been moving underneath us for a few days, about a week or so. So I'm sorry, I'm tired. I got home I didn't go to bed until like a little after 12:30. It's gonna be a same tonight, 5 to 12. All right, folks. I was working on the video, and so this is just gonna be a little add-on to the other poop. Have a good day. I'll post as soon as I can. Love you all. Stay safe. Be smart. Be kind. Comment.